inspired a quote by one of my favorite speakers, Jim Rohn, and he says that happiness is not by chance, it's by choice. Yeah, I remember one of my favorite story is about this young lady, and she was so stressed and upset about everything that was going on in her life at work. So she went to her dad, and her dad was a chef, and her dad was trying to console her to no resolve. So he decided, you know what, he's gonna try something different. So he took her to the kitchen and he put 3 pots of water on the stove, 3 pots of boiling water. And the daughter was very curious as to what her father was doing, but she obliged and continued watching. In the first pot, the father put an egg. Second pot, the father put tudo, a potato. And in the third pot, the father put some coffee beans and he let them boil for a few minutes. And then the daughter asked, Dad, why are you having me here cooking coffee, egg, and potato? Then the father told the daughter, look at the egg. What do you see? Look at the potato. What do you see? Look at the coffee bean. What do you see? The daughter replied, I see an egg, I see potato, I see coffee beans. Then the father said, look closer. Then he took the egg and he broke it. And the egg was hard with that nice yellow in the inside and the white on the outside. And the father said, you see, the egg went into this hot water and it came out hard. Yeah. Then he took the potato and he smashed it with a fork. And the father said, the potato went in hard and it came out soft and weak. Then he poured some of the coffee to the daughter and he gave it to her so she can drink. And she relaxed. And then the father said, now how was that? The coffee bean went in with no smell, but came out with strong aroma and changes the way you feel. Many times in life, we would go into a situation where, we are being bashed from side to side and we can come out hard, as the egg, or maybe soft and brittle, like the potato. Maybe we can come out like coffee beans, yeah, with that aroma where we make everything around us feels better. So I repeat, as the great Jim Rohn said, happiness is not by chance, but by choice.
Hi there, Adrian here, and this is a video from a Zoom session that we do. We do these Zoom sessions every Sunday and we take questions and answers from the audience, some of our students, some of our members. We never know what questions are coming up, so I'm always excited to do these sessions and I hope to see you at one of them. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below and check out the other playlists that we have. Thank you, enjoy.
Happiness does not come from pretending, making a lot of money, being powerful, owning a lot of things, or sitting on the beach all day eating chocolates. Real happiness comes from love, optimism, courage, freedom, proactivity, security, health, spirituality, altruism, perspective, humor, and purpose. So, happiness, how does it work? Happy people really stand out, partly because they are so rare. Not a lot of people are happy. So we can sense if we see a very happy people in a crowd, we can have the vibes. 50% of happiness comes from genes, 10% from circumstances, leaving 40% that we can control. Only thing which keep people away from happiness is fear. Look over your life and what feels bad in it. Let me give you some example of fear. Like on Monday, when you are getting ready to go to office, you don't like it because you are scared. You have a fear that you might need to do a lot of work which you don't like, or you might need to encounter some people you don't like. Paying your bills, sometimes you don't feel good. because you are scared, you have fear that you might not have enough money. Or when someone cuts you in the traffic, you are scared because they put your life in danger. So all these examples have fear in them, and that brings unhappiness. Most unpleasant feeling boil down to fear. Fear is the enemy of happiness. How happiness does not work. People try a lot of things to be happy. Most of them don't work. So they just try them hard. Let me give you the examples of few things. Getting more money or possessions, getting more power or status, pursuing indulgent pleasure, focusing on weakness and trying to improve them instead of playing on strengths, striving to be perfect and accepting nothing else, trying to force happiness using false affirmations or other tricks. Once these things don't work, they try even harder and get unhappy. So we have all heard that money can't buy happiness, but most people don't believe it. They argue. A lot of you might argue. It is surprising but true. Money does not bring. Lots of studies have been done on this. A year after winning lottery, the happiness level of lottery winner comes back to previous state where once he did not win the lottery. And the people who have had terrible accidents, their happiness level after a year of accident also comes back. If money was enough to make us happy, there should be a lot of people saying, I got that last raise. Now I have enough money and I am happy. Yet I have never heard anyone saying that. Most rich people seem to be quite unhappy. In fact, a lot of movie stars and rock musicians, if they were happy, they wouldn't be doing drugs. Similarly, like money, similarly, possessions also do not bring happiness. If they did, wouldn't we be happy by now? Seeing how far we are in our life, wouldn't we be already happy? Like for me, I have bought a lot of awesome things, but the only ones that have made difference were the ones that are involved in doing something. Like for example, my card games, skateboard, or dive mask. All these things are involved in activities which take me to flow state. The things themselves don't matter much, but doing fun things with them does. Money, possession, there are more things like bogus, false affirmation, whitewashing reality, and feeding yourself with bogus affirmations that you know aren't true won't help. Any philosophy that requires you to deny reality is a false path. Insincerity is as bad as anger for your heart. Your body will feel tension between truth and seeing the way you are acting. It's important to look for good, but it's even more important to be real.
I'd like to share one little thing, Andy. I know one way a lot of people might strive for happiness is by comparing themselves. We often compare ourselves to our neighbors, but we might get some kind of happiness or temporarily satisfaction by, making fun. You see funny videos of people hurting themselves and we're laughing at their expense. That kind of happiness as well.
Boom! You made it here! Good on you. Make sure you click the subscribe button below and check out the playlist at the end. If you'd like to come along to our Sunday sessions where we host a live free Q&A for our students and members, you're welcome. I'll see you there.